Now it is.
So I can start? I don't have to have Doctor Strange in front?
Yes, you can start.
Welcome, everybody. Today is Tuesday, the 15th of, November? Is that November?
Yeah.
Is that what 11 means? Okay.
Damn it.
I think it's 9:13 according to this. It's Eastern, Beastern. Episode 300 of the Sundering.
3 honey, as I like to call it.
And what you're thinking is, like, who is the Leonidas of the show? And I would say it's Zia. I made a Photoshop earlier, and she's jacked. I'm whoever the chick was in that movie, because I don't remember anyone else's name.
I think it was like Queen Gorgo or Gorgon or something like that.
Gorgon? That sounds awesome.
Gorgo, something like that.
Anyways, I'm her. And Seraph is that really tall dude. That bald tall dude.
With the nose rings?
Yeah, him. Yeah,
Didn't he have I think he had like a Prince Albert thing going on too. That was a little weird.
Yeah, he had all those Yeah. It's weird.
I kind of wish you would have made Sarah the one getting kicked into the pit.
God damn it.
I guess I wasn't thinking as violent as I normally do when it comes to Photoshops, since I did that one in like 8 in the morning. But,
I don't even know why Hasu types up an intro for the show. I don't even know why that happens.
Speaking of Hasu's type up, did you guys know that Wilt Chamberlain scored 300 points in a game once?
Is that how many times he also scored with women?
No.
Oh.
Actually, he only had sex once that night because nobody believes that record ever exists. There's a conspiracy theory on it. Look it up. Anyways, welcome to the Sundering. There's like lots of stuff. We got lots of 300 references. That's cool. Did I skip ahead?
Whatever.
I think you know. I don't even know where you are.
I don't know either.
He's talking about what we have on
I see.
Like the flushness and the drunk drinking.
Yeah, I assumed somebody was going to write something in there. I just wrote some stuff. I do that sometimes.
That makes sense why it says flushness and sombra.
Yeah, well,
I don't think we're talking about sombra.
I am going to talk about sombra. Have you checked her out yet? Oh, don't answer that. That's a tease. It's a radio tease. I went to radio school in the past week. I learned how to tease, Seraph. He's face.
I don't know if I can make it. I don't know. By the way, Group Fantasy says, Happy 300. Z is sick of your shit. Smiley face.
Correct.
So welcome to the Sundering. Sarah's not going to make it to this episode?
Is that my cue to start the intro?
I don't know!
Hit the button, bitch.
The Sundering is an explicit podcast which may not be suitable for children, people with delicate sensibilities, animals under 10 pounds, certain towns in Idaho, citizens of Liechtenstein, members of the clergy, fans of the show Cop Rock, and vegans.
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Well, let's start the insanity.
This is the Sundering Podcast with your host, Seraphis.
Self-replicating bacon. I don't like that chick's cutting my hair because we wouldn't want it to get weird or anything.
Rapist.
He adds to the show and everyone gets upset. This is great. I know they say this, but I don't care.
And Zia.
Hi, Slurp. I'm so full of hate. I'm not sure what a podcast is. Slavery is different than a fish.
All right. You know, fucking Doctor Strange. Jesus Christ. All right. Good evening. I'm Seraphis. I'm joined by my co-host Ray, and Zia's here. It's a banner day, folks. It's a banner day.
I finally showed up.
It's a banner day.
I also realized I wear hats in almost every episode, so I decided to show that I actually have like hair. It's just really unkempt and hairspray.
Okay. So Ray, do you want to
failed hair flip? Just so you know.
Ray. So let's just talk about you and your hair flipping. You're drinking Monster. Really? You're holding a Doctor Strange doll.
Yes. You could say I love this Doctor Strange.
You are touching him quite inappropriately on camera right now.
Did you see the movie?
No, not yet. Actually, nobody has talked to me into going to it.
Taco Butt?
All right, so in the pre-show, Zia said something, and she said talk about something, and Sarah heard taco butt because for some reason when he drinks, he can't hear or listen.
I think he pretends like he hears things and then warps it to be whatever he wants it to be.
It's a fun reality to live in. It's a fun reality.
He does he's like a computer. He's like a computer. He hears keywords like, wait, someone just said something about food. Like, I'm gonna somehow associate it to bacon.
I'm like a 1990s voice to text application. Don't look at me like that, Ray.
I was pretending to be frozen. Sorry, that stupid comment. So what was I doing? Well, I started playing WoW again, even though I'm still level 100. I haven't gotten far.
What are you doing with your life?
Well, I had a lot of UI problems because Xpearl doesn't exist anymore.
Oh yeah, it doesn't.
So that was because, I mean, let's be honest. I don't know many people that play with the stock UI.
Yeah, I don't. But I actually keep the uniframes now. But you can right click on it and move them around without.
It's the way they look. Like I need squares. I need squares. I can't have the circle.
Are you hip to be square?
No, I'm probably OCD to the point of being unhealthy. Like having that square in there has like made me want to play the game more.
All right. So have you found square raid frames or frames? Oh, look at you.
Yes. Yes. It was it shadowed UI or UF? I forgot which one it is. I think it
sounds
it's
right. Whatever.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Yeah. You know.
Let's talk about.
You're still gonna bring that up, huh? Talk about. Anyways, I hate Seraph. There's a Foff right here. All right, I'm Foffing Seraph. I was going to Foff all the people that wrote in emails because I'm going to have to read stuff, but now I'm Foffing Seraph. That was a joke, by the way. I really wasn't going to Foff them.
You probably would have after the show. You would have.
I know. I hate reading. On the
how
show.
dare people? How dare people send emails into us?
I just wanted a mixture. So I could act like I was the one saying the things that people were. You know, never mind. I watched a shit ton of Whose Line Is It Anyway recently.
I love that show, Colin Mockery. I love him.
We've had discussions about Colin Mockery. He's so great.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I really like that show. It kind of cheers you up.
It really.
So funny.
My face hurt from laughing, just smiling and just giggling, and then I had the chick from Arrow on one of the episodes because I just randomly saw him. Just like, is that what?
Hold on, there's like 5 chicks on Arrow.
I always feel like I'm gonna get their name wrong. Felicity.
Okay.
I'm weird with that show where I'm not great with names.
The super smart computer whiz.
Yeah,
girl.
There you go.
Yeah.
So she was on there, and that was neat. Found out that I can't watch it with my wife because you can buy episodes for $1.99 on YouTube. Can't do that in Canada. Everything, Canada, it's gonna suck living in Canada for.
You have to like
that for that kind of content. I'll probably have to like
pay in maple syrup.
Yeah, I'll have to do some like conversion with dollars and maple syrup. Maybe a few like I'm sorry's in there.
Just pay with the money that has the holes in it.
I don't know which one that is still because I'm not.
I don't know either. I heard that Canada has holes in their money.
You know what? You're about to have a hole in your face.
Hi, Chili. Hi, Chili. No, Chili's in the chat room. Hi. Broken.
She came in to see me threaten you. I'm sure she'll be very happy about that.
I feel like that Ray will never go an episode where he isn't interrupted.
No, we can't even go hey Ray, what are you doing this week without me getting interrupted? Have you? Maybe I'll go back. I will never do this, but I wish I could go back and find out how soon you interrupted me the most, especially when Zia's on. I think it happens a lot more when she's on too. Like you interrupt me even more. I'm giving you shady eyes.
Chili said hi to me in the chat room, so
No. I'm taking it back. Her and I are going to have a combined Facebook.
Those are weird.
Is that what married people do now?
I don't know. It's kind of like people make fun of them. I personally I couldn't do it, but that's because I use Facebook to talk to her throughout the day. But all right, so let's see. I haven't been playing Destiny at all. That's been like put down for now, and then I'm playing GTA, progressing the story a little bit.
There's a story to that?
Yeah.
Or they just run around
5?
and kill hookers and take their money.
I mean, you can, and that part gets old. You can make money a lot better, a lot more efficiently if you go around and get armored trucks, maybe.
So you get an armored truck and then run over the hookers.
No, you can rob convenience stores. You don't have to kill anybody. I'm just saying. There's a lot better ways. Just sticking people up is also... You can make money that way.
If you have sex with a hooker, does it give you back life like it used to in GTA 3?
I don't know. It's not something I do in the game. I guess it's just not something I would do.
I just remember in Grand Theft Auto 3, if you were low on health, you could have sex with a hooker and it'd give you life. And then you could kill the hooker and take your money back.
Yep.
Such a terrible game.
But it's also a choice you make, Seraph. I've never made that choice personally. I'm actually offended that you have.
I used to just stand up on top of a building and shoot rocket launchers at people.
Well, that's part of the game.
That was very therapeutic.
It is in a way.
I always loved the cops. They always would just ram their cars into the building and they couldn't get me.
It's because it's you against the world, Seraph.
It really is.
I get you. I really do. Zia is like, I hate this male-driven conversation right now about GTA and rocket launchers.
I just am trying to just listen. I haven't heard your voice in a while, and I just want to listen.
You can hear it more often, you know. You ever tell me to play Gary's mod? maybe I'd say stuff.
Oh my God.
Like, hi, I'm a prop. I'm a bike. I'm gonna drive around this tunnel.
I still want to do an episode where we just play Gary's mod.
We'll get there. The logistics of it is the problem.
Hey, Hugh Mulone just said his 10-year-old held himself up in a gun store and fought off the cops for a while before going out in a blaze of glory. Now, I'm not sure if he's talking about Grand Theft Auto or in real life.
I mean, yeah, I would assume it's
I haven't looked at the news yet today, so
I'm assuming it's Grand Theft Auto.
All right, let's make that assumption. That's probably good.
So that's also fun. It's a fun game. It really is. It is a really good. Like, that game holds up. Like, I still watch videos put out by people playing that game. It's just there's so much you can do with it. I have to credit that company.
Rockstar?
Yeah. I assumed everybody knew, so I just didn't say. I knew.
Oh, okay.
I knew what Rockstar was, people.
Sure he did.
Has Rockstar made like any other like big hit games besides Grand Theft Auto?
Red Dead. People are freaking out about Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
But I never played it. Bully was fun.
Yeah.
Isn't Red Dead Redemption just like Grand Theft Auto but in the Old West?
Yeah, horses.
Kind of, yeah. It's really... You've never played Red Dead Redemption?
No, I want to. I have to find somebody that hasn't a physical copy of the game because everybody downloads shit anymore.
I think I do. I think I own it. I'll have to double check. If so, I can...
Redemption?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course we do.
Okay, well, there you have it.
Hmm.
That was on the 360, right? You have a 360, don't you?
Is it backward compatible? I'll have to look at that up. Well, anyways, this is a...
I don't know if it is.
Terrible pod. I almost said codpast. Oh my god.
Codpiece.
Codpast instead of podcast. This is a terrible podcast conversation.
Codpiece?
Hey, I'm talking about sending you video games. I feel like that's a...
No, I mean the logistics of it. I
the logistics. Yeah.
That's why I was stopping. Speaking of logistics and what we're going to talk about later, what have you been up to? Fush.
Oh, yeah. What we're going to talk about later. Well, I missed last week, and so I'm a little behind in terms of the podcast, I guess. It's been a good week. We just started playing... I picked up Witcher 3 again, because we got... The Witcher's kind of... We're talking about, like, sandbox games, so this is very appropriate. But Witcher 3 has so much to do that every time you start to try and do a main quest, you always get sidetracked. Kind of like Skyrim.
Oh, yeah.
So Mark and I have never beaten it, so we're getting sidetracked again in the game because we wanted to beat it. So I've been playing Witcher 3 a fair amount. Otherwise, I was dealing with according to the doctor, a strained muscle in my neck that was causing me to have migraines. So the last few days I've been laid up.
So that wasn't like a pinched nerve. Like, I know that you were like...
Well, so my right side, I was like, dude, I have a pinched nerve. I totally twisted it during Calm Before the Storm, whatever. And that went away, and then it kind of like went to my left side, and then I had that thing dealing. So that's why I missed Net Freaks last night. I feel really bad about it, and but I'm better. I'm taking muscle relaxers. I was drinking a little alcohol, but I'm not loopy. So not to say I won't be loopy later if I keep drinking, but that's where I was. So it's caused me to kind of be lazy because I want to rest. Other than that, BlizzCon for me was good. I know I missed last week. I'm sure you all talked all about it.
French
but BlizzCon
fries.
really was good. French fries. Tell me you told that story.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were shit-faced at Denny's, guys.
French fries.
We were so drunk. It was so drunk, and oh my gosh, this was the most fun BlizzCon. Other than I missed you, Fush.
Well, yeah.
But
I mean, I assumed I was missed, and I missed everybody terribly. It was.
Yeah.
I actually had to kind of turn myself off of everything just to not oh man, I miss it.
I would be the same way. I would just avoid social media, so I don't blame you. But it was a really, really nice time, and I got a lot of quality time with Sarah and his family. They have the nicest house and the sweetest animals, even though he'll tell you otherwise about his cat.
Cat is a bitch.
She's not a bitch. She's so sweet. So, yeah, it was a really, really nice week. I dropped my son off before I went to California, and when I picked him up, he was walking. So my kid walks. Yeah. Bushling totally walks, which he gets into everything. Yeah. I think that's it. I was going to have a process later.
It's an extra level of parenting now. Like, oh, now I gotta watch out for that.
Yeah. There's a lot of things that aren't baby-proof, so we gotta kind of watch ourselves. But
like the MRI machine.
Yes, like the MRI machine. He'll start taking scans of his little head. Yeah.
I don't even know what one of those looks like. I just assumed that's what was going on because Mark's over there.
It's like going to a giant plastic tube.
I said, "Do you have an MRI machine?" And Mark was like, "I don't know. It doesn't beep. MRI machines don't beep."
See, right. I just assumed they did because, like, flip them over. I don't know. That's what I assumed. You flip them
machine over.
Yeah, like you're defrosting something, right? Isn't that how it works? I don't know.
The microwave spins things.
Yeah, exactly.
Like vertically to warm them up, defrost. Okay.
I gotcha. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Right. So I could go on and on about BlizzCon, but you all probably already heard everything. So, Sir, how have you been, sir?
Well, I'm drinking beer barrel bourbon, or as Ray would like to call it, burr.
I don't know how you drink so much. By the way, guys, every single friggin' night, he was like, "Hey, Zia, take a shot."
I had pants liquor!
Thursday night? Pants liquor during Doctor Strange was excellent. No, seriously, Thursday night we got back from Calm Before the Storm, and I was dying. I went to the Walgreens and couldn't communicate the charger I needed to the person who was working.
Because you have a future phone.
Or whatever. I got my charger. Sarah is friggin'. I walked back to the hotel, and he's like, "All right, like we should have a celebratory drink, right? Like, we did it. We made it." I'm like, dude, motherfucker, I'm going to bed. I cannot. We were up so early and never rested. People had to force feed me and Sarah, like, tacos. Because otherwise we wouldn't have eaten. So, you're a beast, because I cannot keep up with your drinking. Anyway.
This show's like boot camp. For me.
Yeah, drinking boot camp. Ugh, cannot keep up with you. Anyway, that's what it feels like to be interrupted.
So I'm drinking that. The weekend after this past weekend, I went camping with family, and my son couldn't sleep with our daughter, so he came and slept over with us. Turned himself around, and at 2:30 in the morning, kicked me in the head. So that.
You tried to put them in a separate tent.
Yeah, that did not work.
Get some, Sarah.
I drank. I drank and smoked cigars. Though we got yelled at by the park ranger because of the wildfires around here. So they told us to put it out. I was like, "Fuck you!" Like,
I'll put it out when I'm done.
Oh no, we did smoke a cigar. That's right.
I have a picture of me smoking the cigar underneath the no smoking sign.
All right, now you're just being a jackass. Now you deserved it.
I didn't even realize it until someone pointed it out to me. Let's see. So I did all that. Work has been absolutely crazy since I've been back. Tons of stuff I've been having to do at work. Getting back into the swing of things with kickboxing has been also challenging, but I've been forcing myself to do it. Amazingly enough, BlizzCon, I only gained 2 pounds. So
yeah, dude, I only gained I gained like a pound.
Yeah, so I was excited. I was excited about that. I was like, fuck yeah.
It was all the walking.
Yeah, probably. What was it? On Common Storm Night, I looked at it and it said I walked the equivalent of like 11.9 miles. It was pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, I think you and I both had 25,000 steps or something to that effect.
Pretty ridiculous.
It was up there.
Let's see. Oh, my wife and I went to go see the movie Arrival, because if you haven't heard about this movie, when it first came out, had 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, and my wife and I were just like, "This is a unicorn. This doesn't happen. There's always at least one jackass out there who says, yeah, the movie sucked." Blah. And no, everyone was like, it was great. But then, like, the day came when we were going to go see it, and it was a 93%, which is still fucking incredible. So we went to go see it, and I was like, this movie is going to be fucking bullshit. But it was actually pretty good. It was actually pretty good. It was definitely good stuff. Let's see. In Warcraft, I've been bitching about not getting a legendary where my entire guild, Thanks Nod, $1 on server, Lion Side. By the way, I think Mango Chef is just transferred over his DK, so boom. He just messaged me saying he transferred over. I got my first Legion Legendary, which is like...
Congratulations!
I was very excited. It happened in a World Quest, too. I turned it in and, like, I just logged in on, like, Sunday morning and, like, did a World Quest, and boom! It happened. So I was really excited. Apparently it's the second best Legendary for Blood Decays, too. So that was... And I've been sending tons of Biden and Obama memes back and forth with my wife because we find them absolutely hilarious.
I love Biden memes. Biden memes are so funny.
Like we have been sending a ton of them. So like let me see if I can pull up the text message because like it's pretty ridiculous. So like I don't know if you could probably see this, but like it's literally like this is my wife and I. Yeah.
The show is available in its video form.
Yeah, in video form. But yeah, I'm just scrolling through my text messages. But yeah, my wife and I, we just kept sending Biden memes back and forth to each other. So,
nice.
And that's a cat meme though. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, I love these Biden memes. They're fucking great. Like it's like Biden's like whispering to Obama's like, "Hey, I put a Kenyan passport on the desk and a prayer rug in the office."
And Obama's just palming.
Yeah, just to mess with him. And I don't care whether you're Republican or Democrat. These things are fucking hilarious.
Yeah, thinking of Biden as like the old grandpa that just jokes around is great.
And thank you, Chili, for saying it's awesome that I got my legendary. Thank you. Your wife is cool, Ray.
I don't know what it means to get a legendary. Like, does it drop, or are you guaranteed it, or what?
You're not guaranteed it. It's a random... It's kind of like in Diablo, where like legendaries just randomly drop for you, but not as frequently.
You don't actually earn it. You just randomly get it now.
Yeah, you randomly get them, and it's based on your
fucking game. This fucking game. Are you serious?
It's pretty awesome the way they did. I like. I mean,
is it though?
I mean,
do anything? You just fucking have your dick in one hand and you're just clicking around and you just get a fucking legendary.
But you don't click around. You gotta go and do things. It's not like they drop like they do in Diablo, though. They do not drop like.
You just said they drop
Diablo. I said they like Diablo in the fact that it's like random. But it's not as often. Come on, people in the chat room, back me up.
I don't know, man.
Shut up, Jim.
This might be the burr talking.
Wait, Jim's in the chat room?
Yeah, he's been in the chat room.
Hey, boy.
Shut the front doors, Jim.
He was also talking about Witcher like 10 minutes ago.
No, you weren't.
Well,
yeah, he was. He said...
Jim was talking about Witcher.
And I quote, I had 40-plus hours in it and intentionally stayed to the main story wherever I could.
Thank you, Ray.
Jim, I love you, Jim. I just love you. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
Oh, and Jim also says, it's also like Diablo in that the legendaries help change abilities. They help augment abilities that you have, which is kind of cool.
So wait, Jim's taking your side?
Yes.
Jim, what I thought we were...
Here's to you, Jim.
Now, do you have to be in a certain place to get this legendary to drop?
No, it's honestly just doing content. Like, you can... we've had guildies get it from World Quest. We've had guildies get it from just raiding or doing dungeon runs. So, I mean, you can really get it anywhere. Like, it has a low percentage, but, like, everyone who, like, does content should at least have one per the developers. Like, if you're doing content on a regular basis, should at least get their first legendary by this latest patch just came out.
I see what they're doing.
And then, like...
They're handing out legendaries to everyone. That's exactly what they're doing.
And then, like, future legendary is a little bit harder to get, except there was a bug at the very beginning of the game where people who got a legendary, their first legendary, like, got one really quickly.
Why are they called legendaries? It's called a legendary because it's supposed to be rare. It's supposed to be, like, really difficult to get. They're just handing them out like fucking candy. Like, it should be called common. Orange common.
It's just like when Epics dropped. It's just like when Epics dropped. Remember when an Epic dropped back in like vanilla, and it was like, oh my god, this is like so awesome. They're doing that. They're making legendaries kind of like what Epics were in vanilla. Except to Jim's point, they're making them so that way they're kind of like Diablo in the fact that they augment your abilities. So they're very specific to your spec, and they help. Anyway, look, I got a belt. I have a belt. It's got teeth. It looks like someone's about to chomp my balls. It's pretty cool. All right. I'm excited.
That's good. I'm sorry. I'm trying to take away your joy, and that's not nice. I'm sorry.
People get excited when legendaries drop. People get excited, and it's so awesome when like people like in raids when we've had members like get a legendary just drop off like a trash pack while we're like going towards a boss. Like the entire guild gets excited for them, and that is so cool. That is cool, and you're poo-pooing it.
It's not that I'm poo-pooing it. I just feel like a legendary should be legendary and not something that just drops off.
I got Ray's wife. I got Ray's wife backing me up now. She's like, the intent is to get your butt in there doing stuff. The harder the content, the higher the chances.
I'm too.
I don't think it's gonna cater to someone. Like, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it because I'm not playing. I'm not there yet. I guess once I get there, I'll get excited because I get something. But I also didn't like their change from how legendaries were from before. But I do remember this. And also, yes, make them very common. So common that you can transmog them.
You still can't transmog legendaries?
I don't know if you could do these new legendary. I haven't tried transmogging their appearance because they just keep them on, but you could transmog them into something else.
I mean, transmog my old legendaries.
Yeah, I don't think you could do that. I don't know.
That's fucking bullshit!
I don't know, because like the legendary, once you get a legendary, you really don't replace it. It's like, that's your permanent piece.
So, Ray, what he's saying that is instead of transmogging, you can just go kill random things until you get a legendary. You get that little carrot, so you keep playing.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that is...
Sorry.
I'm pretty excited.
I'm sure
Zia
at some point... No, it's not. It's
haterade. It's haterade.
It's not.
It's
No,
totally haterade.
When I start playing WoW again, because I'm sure a day will come when I'll get the itch, I will be very excited when I get a legendary. I will be very excited. I'm sure I will eat my sock for saying all this garbage, but yes.
I wasn't spiking you,
but
I don't have a legendary.
Also, Jim says you also have a cap of 2 legendaries per character.
Ah, bullshit.
And there's
not legendary.
I hate
like I said, you got to look at them more like epics from vanilla. That's what they're trying to do. Because epics are more common in raids now, so they had to basically say legendaries are going to be more of what epics used to be in vanilla.
So are the new... Is it, okay.
We
are arguing?
Are the legendaries from old... You know what? Never mind. I can't make the comparison.
Are they artifacts? Is that what you're saying?
No,
they're not artifacts.
No, artifacts are your artifact weapons.
Are Greys gonna become new legendaries?
No, not artifacts. I'm talking about the red flavor text.
Oh.
Not flavor text, the red titles. Do you remember those? And like GMs would have that, and it wasn't something that you could get.
Oh.
Yeah.
I remember seeing shit like that.
I remember what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm just raining on your parade, and I apologize, and I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, by the way, the cap to wear a legendary is at 1, and you have to train to basically per gym. You do have to train to be able to even put on a second one if you find one.
Well, yeah.
So.
Yeah, because you would explode.
But that's it. You can't wear more than 2, which.
Oh yeah, because they drop so frequently.
They don't drop frequently though.
Would you just?
They don't drop frequently. It took me from the time the game was released till like literally Sunday until I got one.
It should. Okay. Look. Okay, we're arguing in circles. Let's move on.
I don't know why you're so angry about this.
Because I just feel like it. I don't know. It's like
I fucking worked for it. Fucking worked to get a legendary.
On what you just said, but based on what you just said, you could go to a dungeon. Ray's taking off his headphones slowly.
That wasn't for any effect other than.
It was perfect effect.
Let my ears breathe for a second. Also, I thought I heard something outside. So
okay, we're done. We're done discussing it. It's fine.
That's cool.
Let's move on.
So we've had 300 episodes of this.
Yeah, it's like for the first time. See you later.
We're gonna witness the end of the show because of legendaries. A legendary end.
It's not like we haven't discussed this before. Or maybe Zia wasn't here when we discussed it. But...
I've never discussed
I've gotten angry about him before. I have. It's true.
I mean.
Anyway.
I'll talk in circles if I keep going. So let's just get to the news.
And now and here's some bullshit that happened somewhere.
They're just like epics. Anyway. Alright, bacon news. Oh, I got bacon things.
This is the king of bacon talking about bacon.
All right.
I didn't think people would be concerned that you and I were fighting, that Mom and Dad were fighting, and that I was. Yeah, then I would continue this argument.
Look, Hormel.
I'm right, you're wrong.
Hormel is selling bacon via virtual reality. This is happening. Everybody. Hormel has launched a VR marketing campaign to sell its bacon products.
So I haven't looked at this article at all. But can I just tell you a better idea than whatever it is that they have come up with? All right, so the idea for this virtual marketing campaign for Hormel is to sell more bacon, they put you in virtual reality, and you have to kill the pig in virtual reality to get the bacon. Already a better idea than whatever they had. All right, go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit more than just that, because once you kill the pig, like, you just cut off their stomach, because you just want the pork belly. And then you gotta cure it. And after you cure it, then you gotta smoke it. But you don't want to cook it too long because you just want to smoke it just enough. So that way it's like a cured meat. Like, because
you're also not a video game developer, so you just want to have something simple and gimmicky that someone can do and then get their bacon.
I guess, but it has to be. I mean, if it's a VR experience.
Yes, it's an experience. There's some squealing. You got a machete.
Okay, how do we know that that's exactly... It doesn't actually say that you kill a pig.
No, I just came up with that. I didn't read the article, so I'm assuming that's what they're going with, because that's the only logical way to go with that in my mind.
Well, other than you walked into the grocery store, and now you're going to check out. That's it.
I have not experienced this yet, but like I gotta look more into this. They call it the black market, and it's mostly because Hormel has like the black label. That's how they label their bacon. So I need to play around with it. Apparently, it's on their site. I don't know if it's on their site. It just says in this article you just can access the experience on their computer.
Do you have VR?
Well, I mean,
do you have a headset?
I do. I got it somewhere.
You got cardboard?
Yeah, I dropped it. It's somewhere back there. Anyway, no, I picked up a cardboard for like $10 on Amazon because like when Legendary released like that Warcraft movie 3D virtual reality thing, so I picked it up, and let me tell you, put that on and give it to one of your kids and let them just look around and just let them keep replaying that over and over. It's fantastic. It's something constantly to look at. But anyway, yeah, I have a cardboard, so I want to try this out. I want to do the black market thing, and I'll have to report back, because I don't think I'm going to want to buy their bacon, though, on their site, because I'd rather just go to the store and get instant gratification. So, I don't know about this.
All I can say in the list of virtual reality things that I want to try, this is at the bottom, probably.
Yeah, probably. All right. Well, so that's Bacon news for episode 300. And in news that should surprise nobody, Chewbacca will be in the young Han Solo movie coming out in 2018? 17? 2018. So in case you were worried that you weren't going to see Chewbacca,
I was very worried.
You will see him in the Han Solo movie that comes out.
This is going to be a young Chewbacca?
What a Wookiee?
What's up?
I'm glad Sarah's sitting down because I'm about to say this. I am so oversaturated with Star Wars stuff. Now keep in mind, I like Star Wars. I really like Star Wars. Holy shit, I'm so sick of hearing about it. Like,
it's never gonna stop.
I know it's not.
That's how they do it. That's how they do it.
Just fucking milking this. Oh, we got Chewbacca's in the young Han Solo. Like, no fucking shit. They're cycling. Why would he not be in the movies? If he wasn't in the movie, Disney would be like, oh, Chewbacca's gonna have a Solo movie. Like, it's stupid. It's so stupid. We don't need 1,800 movies. Like, I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. Sorry.
It's gonna make so much. It's gonna make so much money, and it's like, I've always felt like that though. Without the content, I still felt like I always heard about Star Wars.
Oh my god!
I love Star
Wars.
I like Star Wars. Like I've fallen out of that universe way hard. Like I used to be into it a lot, but it's just like.
So
I definitely have the I guess fatigue.
Apparently.
Oh, here we go.
Apparently, well, Adam just pointed this out in the chat room. He's like that a Rogue One VR experience was released today.
See, they have a thing, and they're just like, all right, this is the way that we're gonna annoy Zia the most, and every day they have something they release, and they're just like, we're gonna make sure it's on her timeline 366 days a year.
Oh my god! Like, I wish we should come up at some point. Not today because it's too difficult to on the fly, I would think. But like shit, I'm sick of hearing. Some people would say my voice, probably. No. But like, Frozen, Star Wars, Minions.
Oh god, Minions.
Like, there's just shit that Keep Calm and Blank. Keep Calm and Blank.
Okay, where did that come from?
It's from World War II, maybe? It was
really?
something, yeah, I think so. It's from not the United States. But, like, people have changed. It used to be, keep calm and carry on. Like, it was a saying from, like, way back. And people have warped it to be, like, keep calm and eat fucking chocolate and stupid shit like that.
Somebody that had one of those shirts on, like, this week.
My god! It
said, and it was something new. It wasn't, like, keep calm and Harambe on or anything, but it was something new. Like, something that's, like, current. I'm just like...
But it's not new, but, like, that's just it. Like, keep calm and, like, it's... No. People use it in ways that it doesn't even make sense. Like, keep calm and... I don't fucking know. Keep calm in Warcraft. On.
Keep calm in Bastion or something.
Like, keep calm in Bastion on.
Like, you'll see someone, like, whatever... keep calm is... Saber's catchphrase is boop, so it'll be like, keep calm and boop.
Yeah, and boop on.
Boop
like,
on.
people use... Yeah. I don't know where all this hate's coming from. I think it's because I have not been able to have an outlet.
I think it's the your medication mixture and you're releasing. You're releasing.
Adam says
so hard.
Adam says keep calm and Foff.
No.
I am kind of inserting Foffs early, aren't I?
I always do. Because I never remember them when Foffs come around.
Welcome to show 300, everyone, where Zia Foffs everything.
Where Zia breaks.
Zia's officially broken. Episode 300.
All right, what else do I get to bitch about?
Oh, well, boy, do I got something for you to bitch about next.
Uh-oh.
This one is definitely bitch-worthy. All right, here we go. NES Classic Edition came out. And if you weren't one of like the first like 3 people at any retail store, you missed out, and now you can only buy one on eBay for like $500. Because what the fuck, Nintendo? Like, you saw that like these articles on like Ars Technica and Polygon and all these like sites were getting like 200,000 hits like on day one that these articles were posted, and you only made enough to like sell like a few thousand nationwide. What were you thinking? Like,
so would it have been smarter to produce a shitload of them and not sell, and then they'd fucking waste all their money on something that didn't sell?
Oh please,
it's Nintendo. They could have made a shit ton of them, kept them at the same price for the next 20 years, and do the same thing they have been doing.
That's true.
I'm coming back at you with the anger today.
Come back at me. Yeah. Bring it.
Nintendo's
bruh.
Like, Nintendo knows. Like, I feel like they have, like, a good indication of, like, yeah, this is going to sell at least this many, and we're not going to make that much. Like, they do the same shit with Amiibos, and they create, like, a fucking frenzy for this shit. Like, I want NES Classic to just... It's not like the hardware for this thing is overly complicated. Like, you can fucking build one of these with a Raspberry Pi.
Okay, if you have a Wii, then you can just get them on Virtual Console.
I don't have a Wii. I want to be able to take this... See, I want to take this... I want to be able to plug it into a TV that we're eventually going to put into my daughter's room, and I think that would be awesome for her to experience some of these games.
Well, you know they make, like, one that has, like, a Sega, a Super Nintendo. Don't you own that?
Well, I have a Super Nintendo.
Right, but, like, they make something where you can plug multiple cartridges.
Yeah, but this has, like, the stuff, like, built in, so, like, I mean, like I said, granted, like, all this is doing is, like, I can go out online, buy, like, a Raspberry Pi, and, like, put ROMs. Not that you should.
You have to delete it within 24 hours.
But, like, seriously, like, this is what I feel like this is what this shit does. Like, you know, people always worry about, like, fucking piracy and everything else. Make shit available, and people would stop fucking pirating things. Make things available, and at a reasonable price, which I felt this was. But they didn't make it available. They failed on one thing. And...
I think...
Fuck's sake.
I also think I think you specifically are the target audience when it comes to this, because you were thinking, like, I want everything in a thing. I don't want to have, like, pieces, like cartridges and stuff, like actually having a system, because having kids your age, like, have multiple things like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is Yeah, to that point, I wouldn't want my kids touching my old Nintendo cartridges. I don't trust them with that. But this is, like, awesome. Like, you turn it on, you select your game, you go.
You wouldn't lose the old cartridges. They're freaking huge.
Well, I mean, true.
I was thinking of the ones they would sell now. They'd be like this, and you would lose them, and they'd full price.
Well, anyway, so this article, like, says, like, whether Nintendo is just underhanded or incompetent. Because, like, they should have known the demand for this as, like, pre-orders were rolling in. And they blew it. Or they did this on purpose to hype up demand. Even more so leading into the holidays.
Hype up demand.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, they probably have whatever business model they're doing and whatever, but I feel like they probably should have had more available, but I don't know how much more before it went off the cliff of reason, maybe.
Before it came E.T. and went to a landfill.
Well, that game was shit, though. The game was pure shit, and they made a documentary. They made a documentary. Like, you fell down a hole, and that was it. That was the end of the game. It was literally like you fired it up, you walked around ZT, you fell in a hole, and that's it. Like, you had to restart. And, like, I remember as a kid playing that fucking game, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Fuck this shit." Like, I remember seeing ET getting all excited for the Atari game, and I'm in a hole. Like, now what? Like, now what?
I don't ever remember getting upset about playing a game back in, like, in the Nintendo days or whatever.
Trying to think.
Ninja Gaiden. I remember which one I read.
Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, yeah.
If you didn't have that, like, spinny fire thing going into that final boss, like, you were fucked. You were fucked. Period.
What about Solar Jetman? No?
I don't know this Solar Jet Man.
I might be getting the name wrong because I haven't seen the thing in 20 years or whatever it is, but...
You're just making up a name. Solar Jet Man?
It's possible.
God damn
I don't know.
Solar Jet Man.
I don't trust my memory when it comes to stuff like that far back. It's... You know what? I'm looking. Hold on.
Super big jump.
Wait, hold on! That's a thing! It's a thing! I confirmed.
Hey, Corhumulone, it said Ninja Gaiden was the first game that he bought with lawn mowing money.
Aww.
And then,
I posted in the chat.
That's so
room.
cute.
Was it
Solar Jet Man.
Wow, really was the thing.
Yep, it was.
Oh, I remember this!
Hunt for the Golden Warship, man. It's a multi-directional shooter video game. Yeah. I can't. This is why I don't like
I remember that. Right, I remember this game, and I remember it being like, fuck it. I was like, But I do remember.
Games. I wonder if they're the people that made the lighter.
I remember because I had a neighbor who he had this, and I remember playing. I was like, you got anything else? And then that's when I got introduced to Mega Man. I was like, fuck yeah, this is awesome.
This is way better.
I also played this at a neighbor's house because I didn't own any games. I always borrowed.
Oh. All right, let's move on from this whole NES thing because it's just making me angry that.
Yeah, we got Solar Jet Man out of it though.
We did. Ray wasn't lying. He wasn't making shit up. All right, here's the Storm Nexus Challenge. So, Nexus Challenge, they announced this at BlizzCon, is if you play 15 games with friends, you can win, you get Overwatch rewards. So you get the Oni Genji skin, you get the Oni Genji spray, and an Oni Genji player icon, and you also get Zarya unlocked in Heroes of the Storm, and an Oni Genji portrait in Heroes of the Storm. And then if you play 30 games with friends, you get Ariel character, Greymane, Kerrigan, Li Ming. You get the Orochi hover cycle mount, and you also get a 30-day stim pack in Heroes of the Storm. So, here's my suggestion. As I was telling Ray, which kind of fell flat because he told me you have to read for this, but I was like, put on something on Netflix, grab one of your friends, play a whole bunch of AI games, and just plug away at this and have fun.
The other part, okay, first of all, grabbing one of my friends, very hard to do. Second of all, if I do find somebody to play with, they're going to want to talk, probably. Probably not going to want to do that. I'm not joking. I just don't want to put fucking headphones on. I don't know if you guys know this, but my ears, I hate headphones. I don't like wearing them. Not fun.
So what if we watched the show and we bantered about the show while playing Heroes?
Listen, it's just one skin that I haven't even seen yet. I have to look and see if the skin's worth it. And I don't play Genji either, so this is also a thing. I'm going to look this up. You can continue talking. Well, that looks kind of sweet. I will say. It does look pretty sweet.
Yeah, so...
you put up with our voices?
I didn't say...
What? What just happened?
Also, okay, and I didn't get to finish my point. Third of all, I haven't played Heroes in years, it feels like.
Oh, and by the way, you have until January 4th to complete this.
Oh, god damn it, is there a time limit?
So it's a month and a half. That's like one game a day. It's 10 minutes.
I just said that's a long time. I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say that's not a long time. I'm contradicting myself. Yeah.
Anyway, friends. We're friends.
I think.
Maybe. So
we are.
We should
get
that done. We should get that done. We should stream it. We should do things. What? Just saying. Just throwing it out there. I'm throwing it out there. Feel free to toss it back. I'm an idea man. I thrive on enthusiasm.
I'm an idea man. I don't put things into action. I just come up with the ideas.
Think Tank Village.
I throw them out to the universe. Hey, here you go. Do something with it.
All right. So anyway. So yeah, get on that if you want skins and shit and characters and thinking of Heroes of the Storm, I want to throw out so Dan Sir Culligan, who we roomed with, one at BlizzCon. I think I forgot to mention this, but on the last night we were watching drone racing on TV. Well,
it was me, you,
yeah,
Josh, and Dan. You just left me conveniently out of the story.
Well, no, I'm getting to the reason why I mentioned Dan. Well, anyway, so. Watching Disney with the kids, and then it's time to take them up to bed. I left the TV on. I came back downstairs. What was on Disney? Drone racing. Fucking drone racing. I immediately texted Dan. He's like, this is my new favorite sport.
It's my new favorite sport. I don't think it's as fun unless you watch it in a group like we did, though.
Yeah,
it's
probably.
way more fun to yell at the screen
and make fun of the racers and their backstories.
Oh yeah, which I'm sure they make way more money and have a more fulfilling life than I do, racing drones.
It looks intense. I actually saw it. My dad was not interested in the least. He was actually like, "What is this shit?" So
right.
it's not playing well with the older demographic.
Anyway, so drone racing aside, and finally in Warcraft, they are going to be releasing micro holidays. So there are like special days of the year that come to Azeroth. So you gotta think like it's like President's Day, except like they're gonna have Encourage Remembrance Day or the March of the Tadpoles, which I guess could be fun or whatnot. But I want what kind of holidays do you want to see in Warcraft? Like single day holiday. What should they do?
Let's see, Bird RP Day, where you go around with Pepe, do stuff.
I fucking hate you already.
You can get bird rewards.
Bacon, remember?
You can get bird pets.
Bacon Remembrance Day.
You can get a bird skin for Zenyatta. I
fucking hate you.
You can get a different bird skin for Bastion. Yeah, that's about all I have for that holiday, though. Oh, I got one for Zia. Everybody gets a legendary day.
It's called Casual Day. Everyone gets an orange.
We'll call it Donald Trump's face day. What? He has an orange face.
Yeah, he does.
For the people that are colorblind, he has an orange face.
Oh, the chat room hates me and never wants me to come back, do they?
Well, they're mad that you're not playing, so they hope that you have a different opinion. Is that what that is?
It's all in good fun. Like I honestly. Okay, well, since you didn't ask me, I'm gonna go anyway, Sarah. I
asked both of you technically.
Okay, well, I didn't think you wanted to hear from me anymore. So in honor of I gotta go after the low-hanging fruit for this one and say micro holiday will be Micro Penis Day. And you go around and you can have bind on equip. So that way you can pass around different size penises until you find the one that is just right. And then you can wear it on different areas.
I don't know why.
Body.
I pictured, like, when you would equip, like, a diamond ring in WoW and it would just be, like, a little glimmer on your finger. That would be your little micro penis just glimmering. You would just see a little ning.
I'm dealing with fools and trolls.
What? We're not fools and trolls. You're a fool and troll. Mm-hmm. You, sir, are the ball licker.
Or the micro penis liquor in honor of the holiday.
Yeah, that's right.
And a bird liquor. Sarah, what would your micro...
Yeah, what are you trying to think of another holiday, or should we come up with some more?
Sarah's micro holiday would be micro sound.
I was trying to see if I had I was trying to see if I could find the ball. I'm pretty sure I have the ball liquor somewhere.
I got one for Sarah. It would be like Guild Day, where all those things that you always wanted came true for you. Like you can have Guild, and you can have your fucking Guild airship or whatever the hell you were wanting back in the day.
And a Guild Hall.
Oh yeah, well, wait, do they have those?
No, I didn't think so.
Oh.
I want Guild airships, and it's never going to happen. Probably just need to come to grips with it, but I'm going to keep fighting the good fight.
I'm pretty sure, though, that half the stuff you've come up with has ended up becoming a thing. Like, remember, you're like, oh, think tank full of Jello, and, like, it happens.
Well, remember you remember when we sat and we interviewed Chris Robinson at BlizzCon, you and me, and I said, what about having a feature to show off your Guild banners in your was it
Garrison?
your Garrison? And they're like, yeah, that's a good idea. What did they do? They fucking put it in. They put it in the fucking game. In the Jello, thinking about things. That's what I do. Damn it. I'm trying to find this ball liquor thing and I'm seeing double, so I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway. Well, what's this?
A ban hammer? I haven't banned anybody in a while. It's fun.
Oh, well.
Yes.
I was like, ooh, ban. Nice.
Oh.
Little Rafist Urban Achievers. We have to play that once.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Well, I crashed our soundboard, so I'm trying to pull it back up.
While he's pulling it back up, I just want to say that what Zia's referring to is the greatest achievement in editing history. I'm talking like editing anything. Television, movies, podcasts even. This may be the best, like, just splicing together of audio clips that you can imagine. And
I'm wet just thinking about it.
Just waiting for that laugh. Waiting for that Philip Seymour Hoffman laugh. That's R.I.P.
I'm trying to pull things back up.
Suspense.
I'll do my best imitation of it.
What was that?
They're not actually. Wait, God damn it, I forgot. I started laughing because I was thinking of you laughing. Damn it.
Oh.
I think Sarah's.
Hey guys, Sam's right here.
Oh fuck you! Oh fuck you, Sarah.
Yep. But I also have this in our archives here.
Greetings. This is Ben Brode, game designer on Hearthstone, and you're listening to The Sundering.
Yeah. There we go.
Anybody that did that's no longer with the company because they had like a bunch of people leaving.
No.
Bam! Gerbil!
Which, by the way, whenever something good happens in the guild now, a lot of people say "bam gerbil" now.
You know, a lot of people say
too.
little fail those urban achievers.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine.
They're not literally his children. They're the little Lebowski urban achievers.
It's literally making my dog bark now.
That's right.
He's fucking angry. You've angered him.
Look, you're getting your own bone.
Yeah.
Shaggy.
That's right. That's right, Pop.
He's literally laying underneath a blanket barking.
Ray, his dog is so cute. His dog will, like...
This is happening. Oh, because of the fucking achievers thing.
They go running.
I just saw him run. Oh, it's so great. I'm so happy for this. You know how happy I would be? You know how happy I would be to have a dog barking behind me? Hey, we don't yell.
Sound like you said, bomb!
Oh, I have muted myself on the stream, so...
Oh.
Anyway.
Well,
Alright.
Are we?
Alright, are we ready for Foffs, or did you Foff everything?
Man, bitch, I've been foffing this whole time.
I was gonna say, it's this show, it might as well be called Foff.
Let's get to the Foffs.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, you're cool. Fuck you, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Saddam Hussein of Iraq.
Jesus Christ, Ray, the light. God damn it.
He's looking for semen.
Yeah, I gotta find any semen. Hold on. Ah!
Anyway.
Right on your... Why would it be on your face?
That's the joke.
Okay.
It's called a facial.
Yeah.
Jeebus.
Bukake. Come on.
A little bukkake.
Alright, Ray.
This is why I can't do Foffs, because I'm not mad about anything anymore. I'm laughing.
See, are you mad about anything?
I don't know how to talk about this delicately.
Uh-oh.
But, well, okay, I'll start out with props. Props to BlizzCon as a whole. Just the experience, the people I saw come for the storm, spending time with Sarah and Dan and Josh in the room, with our pillow dick. I'm not going to explain what it is. I think we've explained it before, but
dick
if you
pillow.
don't know what it is,
dick pillow.
I'll let you imagine what dick pillow is. So yeah, it was absolutely wonderful, and I can't wait till next year. I'm excited about next year. I was kind of dreading Calm Before the Storm, to be honest, this year because of some of the things that were going on, and I was really freaked out about it. But now I've come out on the other side, and I'm really excited and hopeful, and I have the fire again that I was missing. And so, it really, this year was really special to me. So props to that. I also want to give props to you both for 300 episodes.
Aww.
I it's like I'm gonna spell reflect that right back at you. I'm warrior talking here.
Yeah. It's really.
I'm gonna spell steal that. I'm a mage stuff here.
I will get sappy for just like 2 seconds.
Aww.
Don't count because it'll take longer than 2 seconds. But it's true. I think it's hard to find people that you can put up with so frequently, and boy, do I love putting up with these two. No, it's really.
Is this the one that's hard to say? Are you struggling to say that?
No, the one that's hard to say is coming. The one that's coming up,
okay.
the one that's hard to say. I'm going to end on a funny note because I thought it was funny. Other people might actually be offended by it, so I'm just going to say that up front that it's very NSFW and it may be like TMI. There was a lot of acronyms just now. But anyway, so what I was going to say is, I have grown to really get to know Ray and Sarah over the last however many years. I stayed at Sarah's house this past week. His wife made me pumpkin pie, which I took to BlizzCon and ate by the pool. I really did. And I've just been so lucky to have this thing, this podcast thing. So I don't know, I'm just pleased with where we're at. So there was the sappy stuff. Now I'll end on the weird note. Do you remember? I'll be very cryptic, and for those who know what I'm talking about, you'll figure it out easily. But Sarah, remember that thing I asked you about regarding nether beards?
Yes.
Well, I took the plunge.
Do you have an Olga?
I have an Olga. Guys, if you have a person in your life, or ladies, if you've ever gone to Olga and had an experience, then you deserve a hand shandy. You deserve to click the mouse a few times, because holy mother of God. Like, the scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin, where he's yelling like fucking Barbara Streisand and Kelly Clarkson and all that shit. Like, I was yelling the F-bomb. And me and this girl were laughing hysterically, and no. So a big old fat props to people who maintain their nether beards via Olga. Here's to you, because fuck that noise. I'm sure most of you figured out what I'm talking about now.
If you haven't, you can message us
and I will have one of the guys elaborate, because I would feel so weird if somebody private messaged
I will be
me,
glad to tell anybody what's going on.
Yeah, if you really don't know what's going on,
I'll
I try to be
you.
as cryptic as possible, because I know there's some folks that for some reason you let your kids listen, and I'm sorry, because their ears are going to bleed.
Oh please,
at an earlier age.
I've talked on the show. I've said much worse than anything. Trust me.
I feel like that's
Who's that talking right now? Who's that talking right now on the show?
I've talked about fucking cum socks before. Jesus, like
Speaking of cum socks, right? This is for you.
I've said cum sock and Jesus in the same sentence.
Very flexible. Well, when you go in, I walked in and this girl's like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is my first time doing this. I'm kind of nervous." And she's like, "Oh, okay, no problem. Drop your skirt." And I was like, okay," and drop my skirt. Thankfully, I wore nice underwear. And so I'm standing there in my skivvies, and she's like, "Yeah, you can take your underwear off, too." I was like, "Hi, my name is Heather." Like,
yeah, see? How hard was that?
It was difficult.
I know, I mean, like, just saying it, you know?
Oh, I just don't want anybody to get weirded out. It's
I think they came to the wrong show if they're gonna get weirded out by that stuff. Like, let's be honest. Like, I'm gonna say something that's like, I'm just gonna say something that's like really terrible, and it's gonna happen, and we're all gonna be okay.
Sometimes we just like casually drop cum socks into the conversation, but this was a bit of a longer bit, and I just felt like people needed to be prepared. Maybe they don't want to hear about nether beards or lack thereof.
I get mine braided every week, just so you know.
It's a venerable forest down there.
That's why I meant you. Like when you think of Olga, you think of like, someone with a long braid. That's what I was thinking.
I just realized that is Jim still listening to this?
I hope so.
Oh my god.
Jim, Sarah, double down on this. Like, play it again, just in case Jim didn't hear it.
Keep in mind, if random strangers listen to the show, but there's something about Jim hearing this. It feels like I'm telling. That's really mortifying.
It makes me want to say worse things, to be honest.
Really? Oh, well, then do you want to go next? Because by all means,
I'm not
if you want
going
to talk about your waxing stories.
Hey, Chili says, Zia, that you should vajazzle next.
That's a thing. People do that.
Yes, it is.
I would love.
That would be a deal breaker, by the way. If you, I mean, obviously, I'm married, but like back in the day, if that was a thing, and I saw like I'm trying to think, like something that you'd have on the back of like denim jeans or something like that. It's all like up in there, some weird design. I'd be like, come on.
Hey, it's kind of like reflectors on the road. It kind of helps guide you in if it's dark.
We also have hands to guide things in. We also have mouths to tell someone that they're doing something wrong too. It's not that fucking hard. Jesus.
Maybe it's just really dark.
You don't need a roadmap.
If somebody actually, I'm glad that Chili brought that up. If you ever have been vajazzled or know someone who has, and seriously, if you do, I would love for you to call in on the show. We'll keep it anonymous. We'll
I also don't. Okay, just so you know, I also don't know what it means. I'm just assuming that, like, I was picturing.
He looked it up.
No, I know what vajazzling is. No, I was just saying Chili said that she's going to get Ray waxed and record the screams for the show.
The fuck she is?
You know what? I don't think
your wife is amazing.
Babe, this isn't a dictatorship, just so you know. I have a say in this relationship, too.
No, I legitimately wonder if you couldn't have your
That's
balls
cute,
waxed.
Ray. That's cute, Ray, that you think you have a say as the man.
I feel like your balls would be too wrinkly. Like, you'd have to hold them taut, and I just feel like that'd be really difficult to have your balls waxed.
So so here's the thing. I want to brace something for a lot of guys who think that, shaving their balls completely bare or like, waxing their grundle is a thing. Don't do that. Because
why not?
So the hair down there helps absorb some of the stench and also absorb some of the sweat down there. So what happens is if you have no hair down there, you get swamp ass because your hair isn't absorbing like the sweat. So getting rid of all the hair there is very bad.
But wouldn't it make things more pleasant for people going in that region if you're fresh out of the shower?
I mean, I guess, but like you're gonna have to like stuff some toilet paper between your cheeks as you're walking around because you need something to absorb up some of that liquid there.
I think I'd rather have like a little bit of sweat than have fucking hairs in my mouth.
It's not necessarily sweat. It's because the sweat mixes with like.
Are you talking about like toilet paper and shit?
No, I'm talking about like
dingleberries.
No, like
it's the weirdest conversation.
You get swamp ass if you do not have hair on your ass.
Girls get swamp boob and swamp ass. We get it too.
Yeah, but guys, like if you let's say that they let's just say they ask who does number 2 work for, and they're going about the day. That stench permeates. There's nothing to absorb that sweat from seeping into your a-hole there and cleaning out your. It's like an enema. It's bad. It's bad. Trust me. Don't shave your fucking grundle, people. Dude,
you've shaved your grundle. You've shaved your grundle, and you just don't want to admit it.
No, I have in college. I lost a bet.
Wait, but how did you prove that you did it?
Well, I put a sock over my cock and balls, and then someone waxed it. Look, it was fraternity. I was drinking. I made a terrible. I made a terrible choice. I made bad choices in college.
I think you're joking. I don't think you actually.
I'm not. Me and my friend, we were playing a drinking. No, my friend and I. We were playing a drinking game, and we lost, and it was not good. And it wasn't just one of us; it was both. So we realized that the hair down there is very important. It serves a
both
function.
of you laid down next to one another.
No, we didn't lay down next to each other.
Okay. You let another guy.
Actually, no, we didn't let a guy.
Your fucking.
No, it wasn't
you let a guy wax your.
It was
asshole.
not a guy.
You let a girl wax your asshole.
Basically.
Okay.
To college.
Ray has been
I just remember back in the days when I actually would tan and definitely take care of manscape and shit.
Shouldn't you still do that?
I mean, really take care of. I'm talking keep everything very short. Sometimes even just totally shaved. Depending on the thing. But anyways, I just remember when I would go tanning, just literally just put a sock on to get everything tan right there. Right? No, I wore my boxers in the first time, and I told my friend, and then he's like, "You're gonna have shitty tan lines right there." And he's just like, "I'm like, what are you doing?" He's like, "Just put a sock around your dick and balls." I'm like, "That's genius!" I thought that was the most. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're not.
Balls in it too? Isn't it uncomfortable?
It's a fucking sock. It goes around your
I
foot.
guess it would stretch. I just feel like it would squeeze and constrict.
Yeah,
It's
not. Yeah, okay. I'm not sitting there tightening it up and putting the thing around it or anything. I'm just just make sure dick doesn't get burned.
Yeah. Dick burn.
Anyways,
we've learned more about each other in the last 10 minutes than
I want to learn more.
Oh, you do you? Yeah.
Ray, what do you got?
What are we talking about?
Foffs and props.
We were Foffs, but
Who cares? Sarah, go to yours.
Alright, so I want to say fuck up to this fucking stuck-up bitch in this Lexus SUV who can't follow simple traffic procedures when dropping off her kid at daycare. Guess what? You can't jump a fucking curb to park in front of the line to block everyone behind you because you tried to get in front of them. First of all, going over the curb is a danger to the fucking kids around you. So second, you are a cunt. That's all I got for that one. I do want to do props to Tyler at Movie Tavern. So I was wearing my Alliance track jacket. This is where my wife and I went to go see Arrival, and he's like, "Hey, awesome jacket," and he brought us extra popcorn. So that was pretty cool.
That's cool.
I know. And I do want to say, fuck off to the vegan spam mail that the Sundering has been getting lately.
What?
The Sundering email has been getting like vegan spam, and I don't know why.
Somebody's fucking with us.
It's
because of your fucking bacon love. You pissed off the vegans. They've had enough. Whatever the vegan anonymous is, they are hacking our website as we speak. They're getting tired because they don't have enough nutrients or whatever that shit is.
And I do want to say props to both of you for 300 episodes.
Here we go.
Sweet Jeebus, 300. The show is older than my kids.
That's terrifying.
It is. Wow. 300 shows. Neither of you have killed me yet. I have slept.
It's not for lack of trying.
I have slept in the same bed as both of you.
Yep.
You have. That's accurate.
This is three-way that we can never
Ray,
forget.
you and I were both assaulted by the same crazy Australian.
That's true.
Yeah.
I always forget that you also had a run-in with him.
Yeah, Zia, you and I have been helping run this Conflict Storm thing for 4 years now.
5 years next year.
Next year, number 5. I mean, it's
crazy.
I know, and just think, this all happened because we played Warcraft together.
Yeah.
That's how it all started.
Basically.
So when you're all like, oh, I don't the game holds a special place in my heart because it just so many memories of, and
it's like you poke when you love. I love I love what Blizzard is working for. I can poke at it.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying that Warcraft has gave me both of you this show, Calm Before the Storm. So to you, by the way, this is like my 5th. So I
wow.
But You're Doctor Strange now.
I got a vampire to put on the camera right now.
I just want to add, by the way, that props to Benedict Cumberbatch. Because Doctor Strange, guys, has me feeling some type of way.
I had pants liquor, so I was feeling a different way.
Sexy. You had what?
I had pants liquor during that.
Oh my gosh, next year we need to get a big long straw and just drink it out of your pants. And like confuse people.
You know, you could attach like straws together. We should do one of those deals.
Oh my gosh, dude. Alright. Plan.
Pants liquor. Alright. We got a couple from the community. One of you.
Can I read gems? Can I read gems?
Please do.
From the very awesome, I love him so much, Jim. Props to you guys for 300 episodes. Thank you. You should come back on sometime, buddy. We won't make you get on video if you don't want to.
Yeah, and Jim, I have a request. Can you have a Foff sometime? I want to hear what you want to Foff. That's my wish.
By the way, Jim,
for 300 episodes,
Jim
is a Foff.
Jim in the chat room says, I remember telling Sarah after episode 1 that if it's going if it's going to be a Warcraft podcast, that we go on too many random tangents. Little did I know. 300 episodes later, we're talking about waxing our grundles.
Yep.
How many people out there didn't know what a grundle was? That's what I want to know.
I actually confused the grundle. That's the taint, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright,
I've heard it also called the gooch.
I've never heard it called the gooch.
Gooch is definitely something that is around my friend circle, and that was also the nickname of one of my friend's characters in D&D. It was Gooch Paladino.
So Jim needs to call in a Foff where he's mad and he just says, "Fuck the gooch."
He's not gonna say anything.
Jim does not curse.
Swear words. I know that. He's not gonna swear at us. He's just nice of a guy. That's why I think a Foff from him is great.
Yeah.
That's
serious.
I don't have a good comparison for this.
Adam says you could also call it the fleshy fun bridge.
Fleshy fun bridge.
Humulon has also said it's also called the chode. I thought the chode was like...
Yeah, the chode.
See, there's two different definitions of a chode.
Yeah.
And I've heard both of them. One is that, and then the other one is that it's a penis that's wider than it is long. Which I thought was a Cheswick. I just love the
still on tangents. Still on tangents.
Cheswick. We've had this discussion at least 3 times.
I've never heard you call it a Cheswick.
I brought any time we bring up Gooch or Grundle, I always bring up Cheswick because we talk about what was the one we just talked about? Fucking
Chode.
Oh my god.
Grundle.
Yeah, the Chode.
Fleshy fun bridge.
There's a progression that we go through. When you do this many episodes, I just want to point out, like, I don't remember what we did on the last one, so I could be repeating the same thing every week. I won't know. I just show up and I say things.
I try not to remember what we did on the last one either. It's much better that way.
See, Sarah tries to forget. I'm legitimately like I should remember.
I drink to remember.
Yeah, shut up.
That where did I put my keys and
things like that.
Things like that.
That's it. I tried to hold off.
By the way, Tully in the chat room says, I already booked. He's like, I already booked my hotel for next year's con, so can't wait to meet you next year.
Tully's coming back next year?
Already, boom! Boom!
Oh my God, that makes my day. Okay, Tully, I'll give you your plushie next year. A big hug and a
random comment. Like, has it made it to the States yet?
Supposedly, I was told that it hit California and went through customs there, and now it's getting rerouted to my home.
Awesome.
So stay tuned. I should get it maybe.
I like that. Stay tuned. I like that. Fun jazz hands.
Tully makes me happy because, like, I don't know. He's just a really nice guy. So thank you for coming by, buddy.
He is awesome. And Sweden, I think. Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
So. We know someone if we ever have to go to Sweden. We could take the Sundering World Tour, and we could go to Sweden.
Okay.
Tully says he's awake way too early, that's for sure. Alright, but we appreciate you dropping by the channel.
Yeah, we sure do.
We have one more. Can you read it?
Oh.
Yeah, Oh, go ahead, Ray.
Which one are we on?
Grim Fantasy.
Oh, good. I was on the right one then.
Oh, good for you.
Props for show 300 and Foffs to people not understanding how long tasks take at work and wanting shit done at an impossible rate.
It's also true.
I don't like it either.
Mm-hmm.
People want their food, and I'm like, listen, that's an impossible thing to ask right now. That's what I do at work. I'm joking. What's this?
No. No.
What?
Oh, you want me to still do it?
Oh, I wasn't sure. It's a surprise game, so.
I was looking at the email, so I wasn't sure if you.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine then.
All right, let's get into. We have a ton of emails, so let's get to those.
Yeah, we do.
Where's your wife?
Don't have one.
How come?
It's a long story.
Do you have kids?
No, I don't.
How come?
It's an even longer story.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
What's your favorite scary movie?
Random questions, emails, phone calls, and stalkers.
Here's Johnny! What the fuck was that shit?
All right, so we have a ton of emails. A
Yes,
ton.
we do. Yes, we do.
All right. So James sends this email. He said, "Hey all. First off, thanks for the BlizzCon tips." So we gave him BlizzCon tips. I forgot what episode, but it sounds familiar. Anyway, that Viking truck was amazing.
Yeah,
yes.
we ate there twice.
Fucking dragon
I love
eggs.
that place.
He says the corn dogs were so good. I did not have a corn dog, but my wife had a corn dog last year, and it was good. I agree. Corn dogs were good. He's like, I briefly got to meet Seraphis, though he was running around like a crazy man at Con Before the Storm. Didn't get to meet Zia, though did see you all at the Well Played party on the mics with Cuddles. Well, I had a great time, and thanks for all you do. Congrats on 300 episodes.
Thank you.
Thank you, James.
I'm glad that you had a really nice BlizzCon, and it's awesome that you came out to Well Played as well as our event. That's good. Good support. Yeah.
Yay. All right. You want the...
Yeah, so Stacy wrote in and she says, "Hey all, I emailed a bit ago asking for another drunken show. Maybe 300 is the winner? Congrats on 300 episodes. Shows? Either way, it's pretty cool. Cool. Excuse me, I don't know why I said that weird. Ray, if you don't use that 300 picture you promised last episode, I will be disappointed. French fries. I will be disappointed," she says. "So you better use whatever picture you promised, sir."
What the fuck did I say last episode?
I don't know. You probably said you were going to use that.
Wasn't I just saying... I mean, I did make a 300 Photoshop, but did I promise a specific one?
I think that's what
Apparently you promised using a 300 something.
Hopefully... Well, okay, so I'm just going to say, hopefully what I did this morning fulfilled that, because I'm not working any harder than I already am on this show.
Otherwise, we're going to get a nasty gram from Stacy.
That's fine. I don't remember what I say on the show from show to show. I proved that by saying that earlier.
Mm-hmm. So obviously you forgot by repeating it.
I totally...
Yeah. Anyway, so Stacy says, "P.S. Zia, hopefully you went easy on Sarah this show. Oh, what the hell? It's 300. You do you. Now I sound as dirty as you all." Stacy's so... I like Stacy. I like everybody who writes in. Stacy. Thank you, Stacy.
Ray, do you want to read one or...
Yeah, we'll go.
All right, so next one's a short. Yeah, short.
Hey all. Saw Zia and Sarah working their asses off at Con Before the Storm. Great event. Congrats on 300 episodes. Stay unclassy. I take offense to that.
I have no problem staying unclassy.
I am classy as fuck, as you can see from the green light behind me.
Yeah, I think I worked my ass off until it fell off at Con Before the Storm. So thank you for coming to it.
Like those commercials that said if you took the stairs instead of the elevator, your ass would fall off.
It's like, yeah.
Somebody said, "Are you doing it because of that commercial? Because I don't take elevators?" I'm like, no, because when I was at the casino, we got stuck in the elevator. It was bullshit. So I just don't take elevators if I can't help it.
Let's see. Ben sent an email, says, "Long-time listener, first-time emailer." People actually write those things. It's amazing. Anyway, just wanted to say congrats on 300 episodes. Love the ridiculous take on all the Blizzard games each and every week and random odd nuggets of gaming goodness.
Aw, thanks, Ben.
We definitely have a whole lot of odd nuggets.
Yeah, we're a couple of odd nuggets. You should email more often. You can email. You just email, buddy. But in the meantime, thank you for listening. Especially if you're a long-time listener, like you say you are, because holy shit.
Yeah, because I'm not even a long-time listener.
I'm kind of curious what long-time listener actually means. Like, do they mean like the past 100 episodes? Because Mortis was in the chat room saying like he's been listening since like episode 50. We have Jim in the chat room who's been listening since episode 1.
Oh my god, are you kidding? Somebody said episode 1?
Jim!
The Phantom Menace?
I guess Jim.
Jesus.
The Phantom Menace.
Sorry. Come on, that was good.
God damn it.
Oh. I didn't realize Jim did. Oh, that really warms my heart. Cool. Well, Brian wrote in and said, Scott wrote in. Sorry, Scott, I almost missed yours. Ray, Zia, and Sarah, congrats on 300 episodes. Question. A long while back, you all talked about doing ridiculous leveling in WoW and posting video, calling it the blundering. Is that still in the works? Keep it up.
Everything we do is the blundering.
Yeah, I mean, I still don't... I don't know if it would take another form in a game, because I don't play WoW right now, but I feel like we should do something because blundering is hilarious.
First the naming itself it beckons. It beckons to be done really, something.
Yeah.
Dan doesn't call our show that for nothing.
Fuck Dan. Fuck him. Fucking silent Bob ass.
Hey.
I'll fucking Bob ass. You tell him.
Taco butts.
I don't know, Scott. It's something we definitely need to do, and thank you for bringing it up. I just don't know when we'll do it.
It's amazing how busy we can be enough that like I'm not busy unless we have to do something, and then it seems like I'm always busy.
That's exactly how it goes.
It's like when I'm not doing the show, I feel like I have nothing else to do. But right before the show, I'm like, I don't have time to get prepared.
I have a million things I need to do.
I got a light. Like I did that. That was the most prep I've ever done. There's just a light in the behind me here,
and it's green.
I like it.
Go ahead.
So we got what from?
I really like this next one.
Brian. All right. It says email in parentheses in case we didn't know. Says congratulations on 300 episodes. Also, thank you for entertaining me while I was deployed in the Middle East. What? You're getting listened to all the way over there?
Wow.
Weird.
The Internet of Things.
The technology. Let me tell you. I just finished my tour of duty. Not me, this person. I did not. It sounded like I was saying. Ryan said, I just finished my tour of duty and now back stateside. Plus, honorably discharged. Also a positive. So yeah, all done with that. And want to say it sure does feel good to be gaming once again on a proper internet connection. Oh, God. I can't imagine how...
Satellite internet is like, I imagine.
I remember hearing how much it would cost, like, if you wanted it while you were over there, too. Like, it's insane. I start my new job in private security next week. Gotta pay them WoW bills.
Gotta pay them bills.
Good luck with that, sir. Holy crap. Private
security?
Brian. I just assume you're fighting Luke Cage. Like, that's what I assume.
I assume that they're like Taylor Swift's like bodyguard and just like following her around and she's like doing dumb shit.
See, I feel like he's gonna see more action, and you're thinking of him following a pop star around. I guess we all want different things, Seraph.
Oh,
yeah, right.
And this
thank you, Brian.
Yes,
thank you, Brian, for your service. Yeah, and you assisted in allowing us to talk about waxing and nasty shit.
Welcome home. Welcome home.
I want to know a specific thing. I don't know if this is like overstepping bounds, but at any point were you listening while holding a gun? Because that would sound really cool. What? I thought that was cool.
I feel like it was an inappropriate thing to laugh at.
I can already tell you the answer to that. The answer is no. He wasn't, because he's alive and he's back. He didn't take his own life listening to us.
I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that at all. I just thought it would be neat, like you sit there cleaning this gun, listening to our show or something. I wasn't saying like shooting somebody.
No, I'm saying like if you listen to us while you're holding a gun, you may shoot yourself.
I didn't say that. I wasn't going there at all.
I went there.
God damn it! See, you're the jerk.
Yeah.
He wrote this really nice thing, and
yeah, I know. I
was so honored he would ever listen to us, and we just fuck it up.
I was just curious. Like it's the weirdest places. Like I remember, I can't remember what show it was, but somebody said like, "Hey, I listened to you guys while I was doing surgery." Like they were a surgeon and they had that playing while they were doing it. It's just thinking about that, like somebody doing something like that. So I look at that like somebody's sitting there, and I know how you take care of your guns.
I imagine
the guns.
See,
and we're sitting here talking about cum socks.
See,
That's what I was getting at.
I feel like if someone was doing surgery and they're like digging in someone's body, and all of a sudden we start talking about like cum socks, they'll be like, "God damn it!" and then like they'll drop some piece of equipment inside their body cavity.
Yes. But then I think of all the shows that I listen to while I'm driving a vehicle 70 miles an hour sometimes. I'm just like, well, I guess then they probably had the same control that I do. So I'm just assuming that. But it's just weird thinking of us sitting here. I'm sitting here in my monster can infested room talking, and some guys over the Middle East listening. It's weird,
I think it's amazing.
I mean,
it's
not
really
weird in a
cool.
bad way. Like, I just surreal almost.
I worry about what sense of normalcy we provide to people over there.
I guess it's just that we have been doing this for 300 episodes, so somebody may have listened for 300 episodes, and they're like, you know what? I know these guys.
Look, like we have actually in Founding Synod we actually have I believe an ex-Marine who came back, who listened to us while he was also deployed, and he's in our guild now. He comes on every so often and plays, so that's pretty cool.
It's just neat. I think what we were getting at is that, like, thank you for listening. Seriously.
I'm always shocked, and I'm always shocked that we can provide some level of normalcy, because this show is anything but that.
I guess I think it's the idea that I think that somebody that's listening is like us. That has like a normal like job that doesn't involve being in the Middle East. I guess. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's what we were getting at. Thank you.
All right.
Again.
Yes, and welcome home.
Yes. Welcome home.
Pay them WoW bills.
Pay them WoW bills. We got an email from David. From David Troy. He said, "Hiya, on behalf of Netflix, I'd love to wish you a very happy 300th episode. Whether it be your advocacy for cured meat products or the ability to inform listeners the true purpose." Stop clicking on things, Ray. For socks.
I'm just laughing.
You guys have always provided the family-friendly entertainment the internet deserves. For those about to deep fry, we salute you.
That's true. It's not the real reason for socks. That's just if, like, oh shit,
So David Troy, the person who wrote in, he's my co-host actually on Netflix, is such a wordsmith. Like, just this little, I don't know, I just like reading when he writes stuff because it's so.
I get what you're saying.
It's fun to read.
Just so you know.
I know he keeps like peeking.
He's kind of easing his way in. He's gonna be like our fourth mic. This is his way of introducing himself by being on camera like 1 second at a time.
Ray's got a chub over here because he keeps appearing. Periodically, he's grinning. Like he's grinning really big and trying not to laugh.
Mark's a good dude.
Aww.
Anyways, props to Mark. I feel like he didn't get any love, so
He wants you to have love. Do you love him back? Could you say that you love him back? Yeah, I love you, Ray. I want you inside me.
Jesus. All right.
Fuck me hard, Ray.
All right, we got some haikus, and we actually got 2 haikus from listeners. So let's get the haikus. Jesus.
Please don't pull that quote out. Please don't pull that quote out.
Big titties and ass. She wants to be inside you. Haikus from Zia.
The bumper says, "I want to be inside you," and you just yelled it out and say, "I want to be inside you."
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
So
it's kind of funny how we say things and then something happens and it's like, oh, because that just happened to me too. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Do you want to read the community haikus
Yeah, I'll
first?
read the community ones first.
Okay.
Okay, so from Revenar, we have 300 shows. Damn, that's more than many sitcoms. Just without the pay. Yeah, I know. I wish we got paid.
No
and
money.
from Zels. Yeah, Zels. Roses are red, violets are Let me try that again. Roses are red, violets are blue. Seraphis likes bacon, and so do you. That's sing-songy. I like that.
Jim just gave us one.
What? I hope it...
He did. It's good. No curse words, Ray. Sorry. So Jim says 300 podcasts, lots of shenanigans here, but not safe for work.
Put on headphones at work.
And it should... Oh, no, it's too
Shit will get you fired. Literally. Get you fired.
Yeah.
Man, it's 6 syllables. I'm trying to take what you guys are saying because I can't figure out the last line of this. Damn it.
Okay, well,
I'm trying to write one. I'm just terrible.
Maybe it'll help inspire you. I'll read mine. Fushes and queefing. 300 shows of nonsense. And I love you both.
Aww.
Fushes and queefing.
You can't leave with that and not expect me to laugh.
As soon as I read it. I would also be fine with you saying queef if you called in, Jim.
Alright, fine. I just went with my old go-to for the last line. I'm sure you can guess what it is.
Queef, 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 queef.
No. Alright. 300.
That's only 3 lines, dear.
Is 0 not 2?
300. Okay, that counts. Yeah.
I wasn't. I wasn't.
So it counts as 300.
Okay.
I stand corrected.
300. I wrote it out. If that helps, it doesn't because I'm saying it. But Bonerville incoming now. Jizzies and titties.
For some reason, I was thinking it was fush.
I mean, it could have been.
I know it was queef, 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 queef.
Queef, 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 queef.
I have a lot of go-tos, basically, is what you're saying. Gotcha.
You do. You do have a lot.
I really do.
Yes.
Wow, 300. This is it. It's all downhill from here.
Yep. It's as good as it gets.
That's a song by Newfound Glory.
What?
It's all downhill from here.
I heard it. I literally heard it today.
And before we go, I want to. Our friends over at Jinx gave us a code to give out real quick.
I'm so happy to me. Thank you.
Well, no. Well, it's for you to get free shipping, and it's valid for domestic and international. So it's free shipping. So
I can get it shipped to Canada?
Yep.
Yes.
I can get my Jinx Pokemon shipped to Canada.
Probably.
Yes. Thank you so much. I've been waiting to get that one forever.
So the code is, and I'm going to put it in the chat room for those who are here live, but it's all caps. Get Jinxed with the I as the exclamation point. So it's GETJ exclamation point. No, God damn it. Start over. Time out. It's GETJ exclamation point NXED. All caps. You put that in as your
coupon for Christmas.
Yep, you put that in as your coupon code. It's the code is only valid until November 30th, though, they said. So yeah.
Those orders in early.
So get your order. I don't know if you can combine it with other offers or not. If you can, great. If not, sorry, but yeah, free shipping. So, boom.
Use it. Jinx is awesome. We love it.
Well, you're welcome.
So, Ray, where can people find you?
Do they want to at this point?
I don't know.
Alright, so Twitter, it's Rayfist. RAYFYST. Same thing with everything else. Steam, Twitch, whatever.
Alright, you can find me on Twitter at Seraphis. Sure, that's fine. Zia, what about you?
You can find me on the Twitter at ITSXIA. And you can find Mr. Hasu on the Twitter. He's the guy who helps make this show possible. We love him. At Mr. Hasu, Hasu. There's a lot of great places you can find this show. We're on the internet at thesundering.net. Apparently I can't speak.
I'm out of bourbon.
All of a sudden. I got all my anger out. Sarah finished his bourbon. You weren't kidding when you said it was downhill from here.
All downhill.
You can follow us on Twitter at thesundering. And we are also on Facebook at The Sundering. We're on YouTube at Sundering Podcast if you want to see this in video format and our lovely smiling faces.
And maybe we'll put the blundering on there at some point.
The blundering! And you can always call the show at 323-SUNDER-0 or 323-786-3370. You can email the show, thesunderingpodcast@gmail.com.
Which a lot of you did.
Catalysts.
A lot of you did.
Thank you. We really appreciate that a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah. It makes the show more fun when people write in, so we appreciate it. We remember D20 Catalyst, part of the D20 Crypt Network, and our intro is courtesy of Boxing Fox. Thank you, everyone who submitted Foffs questions to our show tonight. Thank you to the chat room. As always, for the 300th time, fucking download us, invite us into your home, your ears, your head. We just want to be inside of you.
Next time, we podcast from a turkey coma. Well, pre-turkey coma, most likely. All right. That's it.
Shit, I could have made a fucking better episode.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
I love the 20.